Hi YouTube, my name is Diamond Shaka Marcano. I'm a rising sophomore at Wofford and I'm also a Bonner Scholar. The reason why I made this video is to inform you all about my summer service. But before I do that, let me inform you about what Bonner is. Bonner is a scholarship foundation that was built on community service. In exchange for me completing 140 hours of community service every school semester, and also 2 summers of service, which are 280 hours of community service, they will help me with my financial aid. This is a huge scholarship, and I'm blessed to have it. For my summer service, I decided to work with the Urban League of the Upstate. I've been working with them for the past year, and they have taken me into their family, and they're very personal, and I love the group that I work with. With any community service site that you're at, you should love the people you work with. You'll just enjoy it that much more. So my advisor at the Urban League, Seville William, came to me with the opportunity to teach a GED class during the summer. She said that I could work with another student, and I'm working with Jonathan Franklin, another Wofford Bonner. The GED class started in June. I started this class off with an icebreaker so that all my students can get, to a more informal stage with me and feel comfortable coming to this class. Because the last thing I want to do is scare anybody away. So I did this little icebreaker with a ball. I forgot the ball, so I took a ball of yarn. Yeah, smart thinking. And I gave it to I got everybody in a circle and I gave it to the person to my right. I said, I want you to introduce yourself and tell me one interesting fact. My students had trouble telling me an interesting fact, so I helped them out. I said, okay, well, tell me your favorite color or your favorite food. They started acting a little goofy, and this icebreaker really started to work. At first I realized, like, why would anybody do an icebreaker? It's a little dumb. Then I realized it's just to get everybody comfortable in the environment that they're in. So after that, I started teaching. The GED is composed of 4 sections: math, science, English, and social studies. I taught more the math, Jonathan taught more of the English, then we both chipped in for social studies and science. We also had another helping hand, one of the rising college students at the Urban League, Shay, and she helped us out every now and then. While teaching this class, the first trouble I came into contact with was that I'm not teaching people who are younger than me, sorry, students who are younger than me. I'm teaching students who are 20 to 35. And this is huge. I can't talk to my students like they're little children. I have to talk to them with respect because they are my elders, and that's the only way I can communicate with them so they can receive the information I'm trying to teach them. So once I got over that barrier, things got a little easier. But then I hit another roadblock along the way. I noticed that they were afraid to ask questions. And, it's like your first day at school, first day of high school, actually. You're always afraid, or more than the first month, you're always afraid to ask questions because you don't want to seem stupid in front of everybody. So it got to the point where I said, does anybody have questions? I'll look them in their eyes, every student, and I would see, they're struggling with this just a little bit. So I'll go over it 2, maybe 3 times, point by point, breaking it down. And I'll give them a review sheet. And then they would turn in the review sheet at the start of the week. This did help me and the students out a lot because I could see they can communicate with me on paper rather than speaking, during class. Before we started teaching, we administered a pretest. This pretest consisted of the 4 subjects: math, social studies, English, and science. Judging from the scores, we noticed that all the students struggled with math and science compared to English and social studies. So we kept that in mind while teaching. The month of June was more of a learning month for both the student and the teachers. July was an easier month to teach in because the students felt more comfortable asking me questions and turning in their homework. They had a problem with turning in their homework because they believed that if they got it wrong, they would feel worse off. But the thing is, whenever any of my students got anything wrong on their homework, I'll go to them personally and teach them or go to the board and in a class setting say, okay, well, we're going to go over every one of these homework problems step by step. I noticed that the students started to receive my information faster and faster and were able to apply it in test situations. This made me proud as a teacher. Teaching this class has been a blessing in disguise. It has bettered my communication skills, and I now know that I'm truly blessed for what I have, and not to take anything I have for granted. I'm proud to be a Bonner Scholar, and this is Diamond Shaka Marcano signing out. Have a blessed day.